I was really taken aback by my K-pop Demon Hunters sing-along screening. I had certain expectations going into a sold-out sing-along showing of Netflix's unexpectedly popular K-pop film Demon Hunters in Chicago. These were inspired by my experiences at anime conventions and fandom conventions in general, by earlier sing-along movie screenings, and by decades of critics' screenings of animated films intended for a broad audience. Cosplay was what I anticipated. Lightsticks were what I anticipated. I anticipated that the majority of the audience would be children, teenagers, tweens, and their parents. Additionally, I anticipated some tumultuous crowd engagement and performance. Rather, the incident caught me completely off guard. The majority of the ticket buyers were adults, many of whom were obviously middle-aged, and they were all dressed in typical street attire. There were just 2 lightsticks packed. All of them remained calmly seated throughout the performance. With the exception of one really amusing child, about 4 years old, who, during what it sounds like, high-kicked like a showgirl and spun like a ballerina in front of the screen. However, it was still evident that I was seated among the superfans. During the film, I stole glances at my fellow audience members and saw that many of them were shouting out the songs with great enthusiasm, trying to keep up with the Korean language lyrics and the fast-paced rap parts of each song as the words flashed over the screen. Most importantly, even during some of the film's most depressing scenes, I saw broad, joyful smiles all throughout the auditorium. I went looking for some of the most excited attendees of the screening after the performance. A student of art called Bear informed me, "I've never attended a sing-along before. I thought that watching the film as a group would be a lot of fun." They said that they first heard K-pop Demon Hunters song on TikTok and began listening to it often before even seeing the film. As a major lover of both musicals and anime films, I thought, musical anime movie. "I see this," they said. Although I'm not too interested in K-pop, I like the film's analysis of the fandom and K-pop culture, and the songwriting is excellent. I'm always listening to the soundtrack. James, a 38-year-old massage therapist, said that he was originally drawn to the film by online fan art and snippets on Instagram or YouTube. Since seeing the movie for the first time in June, he has listened to the album practically every day. Being able to sing along with a group of people in a real theater is something I really like doing whether I'm watching musicals or listening to music at home. It's thrilling. He had previously watched K-pop Demon Hunters several times at home, but because of the little nuances he saw during this viewing, he liked seeing it on a large screen. He drew attention to the fact that in the last scene, Zoe's yellow sweater had an image of Jinu's blue tiger, known unofficially as Derpy. Additionally, he saw that the HUNTR/X fan, whose fan loyalty shifts throughout the film, isn't wearing a Saja Boys shirt at the last concert while repeatedly tearing off one band's t-shirt to reveal another. He is wearing one that declares his admiration for GWI Ma, the Demon King who intended to eat up everyone's souls during the performance.